What's up, YouTube fam? This episode is sponsored by 608 Smoke. They got the best exotic flower wax available in Cali, Vegas, New York, Chicago, Miami, and more. Check out their Instagram at 608_smoke_. Check them out on Instagram. Thank you, 608, for being a sponsor of the Bro Mally Show. Also sponsored by Dr. Dabber. Dude, if you guys need a little Dr. Dab, throw a little 608 in there and fucking hit it up. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dabber 608. Shout out y'all motherfuckers. In this episode, we talked about where does Chito go from here. We talked about Paulo Costa's hair. Come on, help me out, man. What Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to those who care.
Why Conor McGregor?
Why is Conor a star?
Merch.
Sugarshop.co. The new merch is dropping June 24th, right? June 24th. We got tanks, we got tees, we got hoodies, we got the jerseys, limited edition, 100 jerseys dropping. This episode was a banger. We got to figure out how many numbers we're at, how many episodes we're at, to tell you guys what number we're at. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and go follow 608 on Instagram, Dr. Dabber on Instagram, me on Instagram, Daniel on Instagram. Watch. YouTube fam, we're back with another episode of the Bro Mally Show. Episode numbers, I don't fucking know. I haven't kept track. I haven't even looked. I don't know. I'd guess about what, 15-ish?
15, 16, 17.
18, 19. Gamed this morning. Woke up. Slept great last night. Fantastic. Sparred yesterday. Gaming. Love Warzone, man. I'm addicted. 100% addicted. Like drugs. It's a drug.
Did you watch the fights last night?
Mm-mm.
No.
Didn't get a chance to. Yeah, fights were good. What'd you think?
Yeah, I mean, it was fun to watch them. I can't get as hyped unless even bigger name people are fighting. I watch them.
Yeah, that wasn't like a pay-per-view hyped. I mean, if for hardcore fans, it's a good scrap.
Right.
Danny Gay, Korean Zombie. That was a big fight. The co-main wasn't that good. The whole card wasn't. Some people are exciting. Some people aren't. Fucking Korean Zombie looked good last night.
Yeah, he did. He looked sharp.
I thought it was gonna be more competitive. I mean, it was still a competitive fight. It wasn't an easy fight for a Zombie at all. Ige came on strong in the end, but fuck, it was a high level match right there. Korean Zombie just got to prove how good he really is. I think Ige's still legit contender. It's just styles, tough style matchup for him.
Yeah, that featherweight's kind of a confusing division right now because you were just waiting for Volkanovski and Ortega to fight, and then you got Max and Yair now canceled. Korean Zombie said he kind of wanted Max after, but he knows that Yair's got him. So it's just kind of a lot of waiting in that division right now.
Division's on fire right now.
What do you think the UFC needs to do to make? Because I'm a pretty decent UFC fan, but cards like this sometimes don't even want to watch. What do you think the UFC needs to do to make fights more exciting for just every card? It's kind of hard because there's not a lot of superstars, but I feel like they need to do something to make more common fans bigger fans.
I don't know. I feel like they've done a good job. I think that comes down to the athletes themselves. Need to be more entertaining. More. I don't know. I think the UFC's obviously done a good job of building their brand, $1 billion brand.
Yeah.
For cards like that, I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. I think. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you ever see like a Bellator UFC collab?
No.
No.
I do have new merch coming out soon, though. I do have new merch coming out soon.
You do?
Yeah.
What is it going to look like?
I don't know yet. Did you see Anderson Silva fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. last night or no?
I watched the highlights of it.
I watched the fight. Actually, I surfed. Last night was my cheat night, so I got stoned and fucking ate a lot of food. But I was surfing, watching the fight a little bit. Anderson Silva pieced him up in a boxing match.
That's crazy because he was a former
world champion. He always was. Did he train? Did he not train? But I bet he went into that fight thinking he was going to beat his ass, and Silva beat his ass. It was crazy. I think one of the judges gave Cesar fight or some shit. I don't know. Anderson Silva won that fight clear.
Yeah.
44 years old. bobbing and weaving. It was a perfect matchup stylistically for him, I think, going into a boxing match at that weight. But he looked good. He was bouncing around, moving around, popping quick jabs. The gloves looked fucking tiny on those guys.
What were they?
What were they? What
ounces were
I don't know. They're 10 maybe. They looked like 3s. I don't know, man.
What do you think's next for him?
Anderson?
Yeah, I saw something. I don't know. You can't talk about fighting without bringing up Jake Paul and Logan. I don't want to, but Jake said he wants Silva and Roy Jones Jr. on the card. The
Silva
same card.
versus Roy Jones?
Yeah, on the same card as him.
And he wants winner or something?
He didn't say anything. He just said he wanted. It didn't sound like he was going at Silva or anything. He just said he wanted that fight because they tried to fight in 2010, but Dana wouldn't let him. Roy Jones and Anderson Silva.
It took him 10, 11 years ago? Damn. Fuck, that's crazy. Fight. I mean, Anderson versus Logan or Jake's interesting too.
Yeah.
But yeah, people hate when we bring them up. But man, they're in the fight game right now.
Yeah, it's hard not to talk about them.
I'd like to see Anderson box again, but I like watching these older celebrities or older fighters or celebrity fighters fight. I'd tune in. I'd 100p watch, 100p on God. Luis Pena got arrested, heard.
I saw that. That's kind of sad because he, not even 2-3 days ago prior to that, he tweeted something about his mental health and how people don't realize. Like, I'll have to find. Let me go find the tweet so I'm not.
I seen this tweet, or was this after?
Yeah, no, this was before. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On Wednesday, Pena posted a message on Twitter about his struggles with mental health. He wrote he finally gained the strength to get it. Yeah, he said, people aren't comfortable talking about this, but I've been going through this serious mental illness or issues my entire life, and I've finally gained the strength to get and accept the help I've needed for a long time. If you are struggling, take it from me. It's okay to reach out. Fuck, dude, it's tough to be like in this sport and have mental illness, because if you get hit in the head, it's not good for your brain, dude. It's not good for your brain, and it's definitely going to make all your mental illnesses worse. Hopefully it gets robbery by sudden snatching is classified a third-degree felony in Florida. Pena was most recently seen the what did he get arrested for?
Robbery and battery.
God, you just wonder what actually happened. I don't know.
I haven't read much.
2 of the charges, robbery and battery, are designated as pending. So, damn. Hopefully he gets the help he needs and didn't do anything too bad. And
does the UFC have anything in play for you if you were to contact Dana and be like, hey, Dana.
Hey, Dana just robbed and battered?
No, my mental health. Like, do they have a psychologist you can reach out to, or is it kind of?
It's a good question. I don't know. I've never heard of anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure if you have mental illnesses or mental issues, they probably won't let you fight. Remember Diego saying all that? But you can't fight then because you can't come back and say it's our fault. Hopefully he gets the help he needs, because that sucks.
That does suck.
Did you see this?
He's fun to watch.
UFC 263 reported sells 600,000 pay-per-views worldwide. That's good. I don't think that's bad. It's not a million, but 600,000 pay-per-views is still a lot.
And cause they're like, what, $70 a pop, and you have to have ESPN Plus.
That's crazy. Usually Nate does fat pay-per-views by himself, and he was the third before the co-main. So that was a double main event. Or really, it was
Triple.
3 main events on one card, and it still only did 600,000. That just goes to show you how huge of a superstar McGregor is, and Mayweather and Logan Paul, because they sold $1 million, and Jake and Ben sold $1 million. Supposedly, I don't know the numbers. I just hear shit. But 600,000 for 3 main events just shows you how big of a superstar McGregor is. McGregor probably is going to do 1,000 probably.
Yeah.
No, because I'm on the card.
$1 million, probably. You mean? Hopefully 1,000.
Shit, I might do 1,000.
Alana was asking me, she was like, why is McGregor so big? And I was trying to explain it to her, but I feel like he just came up at that perfect time where UFC really started to blow up too. Because I was trying to think of it, like there was Silva and there was Chael Sonnen and Bisping, like in GSP, but McGregor, I feel like everyone knows who McGregor is.
It was his talking. It was how he talked, 100%. The performances, I'm going to pull the shirt off. The performances helped a lot because he got signed and he had a lot of hype going into his debut against Marcus Brimage, and he TKO'd him. Obviously, that's going to put him on the map. And then he fought Max Holloway, who was super young, who wasn't a star at the time, beat him, tore his ACL or some shit, went to a decision, didn't that fight. I mean, I think that was the first time I ever saw him fight. against Max Holloway. Then he fought Diego Brandao, knocked him out. Then he fought Dustin Poirier in the main event, which was 5 rounds, and he called the shot. He said, I'm gonna dust him in 1. Dust him. Has he used that? Dust him.
I don't know.
That's good. He said he's going to KO him in 1, and did. Fights Dennis Seaver, who people were like, why is he fighting this dude? Similar to me fighting Luis. Like, what the fuck are you doing? TKO'd him. Got the title shot, called out Jose Aldo, went in his face, made a big deal about it all. And just the words he was saying, his accent, I think a lot of that. And then he fought Chad Mendes, was the interim champ. But he went on that world tour, too, against Jose Aldo. Like, that was a huge fight.
Yeah, because Aldo at that time was
unbeaten,
peak,
undefeated.
Yeah.
Or not undefeated. Well, it depends who you're asking. TKO Chad Mendes. That fight, if Chad Mendes was in really good shape, I think beats him. Like, he took that really short notice. But he got through him, blew up, dusts Jose. That's when he really took that next leap. 13 seconds.
Boom.
Then Nate versus him, huge fucking fight. Loses, comes back 6 months later or whatever it was, and beats him. That takes another leap, and then the champ fights Eddie Alvarez, beats him, KO fashion. He just fucking went on a rocket ship. I think, his performances were nice, and he said the right things, and that's how you become a superstar.
One day, you're gonna do it.
We'll see. We'll see. Marlon Vera calls out Dominic Cruz.
That was a really awkward spot to put Dominic Cruz in because he's on air.
Yeah, it's hard. It's tough to say. I mean, Dominic said what he was supposed to say. I'm trying to fight up the ladder too, and I'm not going to fight a dude that's just beat a guy named Davey Grant who no one knew who he was. Like, obviously, but Chito wants a top 5 guy after beating Davey Grant. I don't see where you get how that happens because you lose to Song Yadong, you get a no contest against me, you lose to Jose Aldo. He's like 1-4. Actually, let me look. I don't think he gets a top 5. I don't know. Maybe they give him a top 5. He beat what was that guy ranked? 36.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lost to Song Yadong, no contest. So he's 0-1, 0-2. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
I don't think he. I mean, he finally got a shot with Aldo, who hasn't been performing great, and he didn't capitalize on it. I don't see how you give him a top 5 after a win just over Davey Grant. No offense to Davey Grant. He looked pretty good.
What I took out of that fight was, Davey Grant's a tough motherfucker, dude.
Davey
Grant was a tough motherfucker.
I thought Chito was going to get him in that 3rd round.
I did too.
But he is tough. And he looked good in the first. You could tell he kind of gassed, Davey did.
Yeah, that's kind of Chito's style. It's kind of just get beat up for a little bit, and then people get tired beating him up, and then he comes on later in the later rounds. But yeah, he looked, I don't know. I took an edible, so I was really high. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like trying to fast forward. I'm like, is this in slow motion? He looked so slow.
Sorry.
But yeah, so who does he have next? I don't know. I called out Dominic. Will he get that? No. Dom already said he's trying to fight up. I didn't really watch any of the other fights last night. I watched the Olynyk fight. Dude, that subs ever. Is that his name, Olynyk? Yeah. Apparently, I suck at naming Adam Scheffler, whatever. Giga says he'd agree to replace Max Holloway. Tells Pussy Yair Rodriguez to accept. Fight game's crazy, man. The fight game's crazy. Oh, Matt Brown knocked out Diego Lima, was it? That was sick. I just seen a highlight on Instagram today. That right hand, boom. Yeah, knocked out.
Knockouts, and I think
he's like how old? 40? Is he 44 too?
I don't know, but he's got some one punch power.
He's just like got that old man strength. Dude, I want to pull up his record real quick because 40.
Yeah.
I gotta pull. Dude, this motherfucker's fought everybody. Matt the Immortal. He's 40. Jesus. Oh, damn, he was coming off back-to-back losses, too. He's fought Diego Sanchez, Ben Saunders, Carlos Condit, Diogo Lima, Jake Ellenberger, Damian Maia, Tim Means, Johnny Hendricks, Robbie Lawler, Eric Silva, Mike Pyle, Jordan Mean, Stephen Thompson, Chris Lytle. Dude, he's fought Dong Hyun Kim. Damn, he's fought a lot of motherfuckers. 23. Holy shit, he has 18 losses? That's kind of gangster, dude, to keep fighting and literally just come off a win and just win and be 40, 23 and 18. Damn, that's a nuts record. Good for him to get that. Dude, coming on back-to-back losses, too. That's a big fucking win. What a gangster. You see how many fights that Olynyk guy has?
No, even more. Does he have more than Matt Brown?
Fuck, how do you even spell his name? Let me look. Oh, there we go. Alexio Olynyk.
59, 16, and 1.
Yeah, that dude that dude's fought.
Have a lot of his fights been in the UFC? I mean, out of 78 fights.
I'm not exactly sure, but a lot of them are submissions. Let's see how many submissions he has. 48 submissions.
He looks scary as fuck.
He just literally puts his head down, people punch him in the face, and he just grabs a hold of people. I thought he's about, at the end of both rounds, he ended on top in his position that he likes, and it was just not enough time. And, I just didn't get the job done.
Did you watch the featherweight right before Marlon Vera? I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Oh, Julian Erosa?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. He's like really fun to watch usually.
Swing.
I've seen that left hooked on Instagram.
That was nice. He looked pretty sharp.
Yeah, I didn't know who that other guy was. Julian Erosa. He's had a pretty crazy career, ups and downs. That's some crazy shit. That's Sunday. This next week for me is going to be the hardest week for training. It's my peak week, like where I'm pushing the hardest, I'm pushing hard every week, but I'm doing more output this week. Then next week we'll still push hard, but tap her down a little bit, and then fight week. 20 days.
I'm getting excited.
Usually right about now, halfway through camp, I'm over it. I'm like, fuck, all right, let's just go. Let's go. Okay.
What are you weighing?
I was 156.8 this morning because I'm a cheat. I don't usually check my weight Sundays because I cheat meal Saturday. And so I did this morning just to check. So 168.8 or 156.8. But I just had a shake this morning and a couple boiled eggs for lunch. I'm not that hungry. I ate quite a bit last night. You see Marvin Vittori versus Paulo Costa might happen, or that's who he wants? That would be sick.
That would be sick. Did you see? I don't know. I can't tell if it's really true that Paulo backed out of that fight because he had hair transplants and it takes like 6 to 12 months to heal.
Wait, what?
I've been seeing it all over Instagram and Twitter. I think it's true.
Hair transplants?
Yeah.
I fucking didn't even know it was a thing.
And I could have been just kidding. My leg.
Wait, what?
But that's why people are saying, I don't even know if that's true.
What, did he go bald or something?
I don't know. I don't know if his hairline was bad.
Ouch. Damn.
But,
Well, hopefully he heals up from that. He's gangster. I like watching him fight, throwing bombs. What's our next UFC card coming up?
a heavyweight battle.
UFC schedule. Cyril Gain versus Alexander Volkov. That'll be a pretty interesting fight. Those guys are both gangsters. Tim Means, legend, fighting. Andre Feely's fun to watch. Damn, so that's and then it's UFC 264. Damn.
Yeah.
They came out with the official lineup. Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor, Gilbert Burns, Stephen Thompson, Tai Tuivasa, Greg Hardy, Irene Aldana, Yana Kunitskaya, Sean O'Malley versus Luis Smolka for the main card. Then, damn, that's crazy for early. We'll start with the beginning. Early prelims. Damn, there's like 900 fights on this. They have Ryan Hall on the early prelims, which is interesting. Dude's a stud. Damn, Kevin Lee versus Sean Brady's like just in a random spot.
Oh, yeah, I was kind of surprised seeing that too. So that's going to be a sweet fight. But I guess even the fights above him are still pretty. Nico
Price, Michael Pereira. That's dude that backflips and shit.
Yeah.
Then Carlos Condit versus Max Griffin. Jesus, dude, this fucking card is stacked.
Would you rather see yourself at the top of the main event of the prelim, or do you like being on that main card?
Honestly, I don't really give a fuck. I wouldn't mind fighting. The earlier I fight, the better. The more I can shower, chill out, and then get ready for the main fights. But right now, so I'll fight, and then I'll miss, which is I'm not too worried about. Miss pretty much the next 2 fights, then get to see the co-main and main because you have to do like 45 minutes, hour freaking interviews. But there's nothing better than getting the W and then fucking going doing those interviews. Like, hey, how's it going? Yeah, proved you wrong, pussies. It's weird. Going into the last fight, I felt like I had to prove a lot of people wrong. Like, oh no, it's gonna be Thomas is gonna kick his leg. That's how the fight's gonna go. This fight, I was like, fuck, everyone's expecting me to go out there and knock this dude out, which I will. But it's just different narratives going into the fight.
Do you get to watch the co-main and the main at the place?
I think I get. I mean, I get a no. Well, it's different because this will be at T-Mobile now.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know what we'll have. We'll probably be we can stay, probably hang out in the green room and watch the fights, or head back to the hotel and shower up and get ready to go party. It's so hard to plan shit after fights. It's like, who knows? I can fucking break my shit again. You just never know what the fuck's gonna happen during a fight. But yeah, I've got a couple good ideas. Oh, the Pat. Did we talk about the Pat? Yeah, we did. Yeah. We did right after. That was good.
You gonna get that Oculus gaming set? Still looking at it?
I asked him. He said you can't compete against people yet. They might have an update soon to where you can, but
damn, that'd be sick. You versus Pat.
I know. I want to fight Pat
in the ring.
Out of love. Me versus Pat in the ring. Shit, I already know how to fucking defend that shit. Those right hands all day, left hand. That shit was funny though.
Think you could throw a sneaker kick in there? Or do you think they would,
I don't know.
Keep them?
I'd be kind of. I've never wore the VR. I'd be a little nervous.
Yeah, I haven't either. I think you get your bearings off though.
We were just like, whoa, I'm in another fucking world. But yeah, so shout out to the Sugar Shop merch shop.
Your first Father's Day.
Oh yeah, it's my first Father's Day today.
I forgot Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you feel different?
No, I just can't wrap my head around holidays that are. I just can't. I don't get it. It's so awkward. Someone's have Father's Day. I'm like, what does that even mean?
Congrats on fucking
being a dad. Yeah. What about yesterday? I was a fucking dad yesterday too, and tomorrow. I was like, you gonna wish me Happy Father's Day? I don't know. What's the designated day for Happy Father's Day? I don't get it. I don't get birthdays. I don't get fucking father. I don't get them.
Just show appreciation.
Why not show me appreciation tomorrow?
Because I'll forget about
Because it's
it.
not Father's Day.
Exactly. I just don't get them. Yeah. So that's about it for. We gotta count. We gotta go back and count how many we're doing and start putting a number on them because I just feel like you gotta say episode number. You know what I mean?
Happy Father's Day to those.
Happy Father's Day. Who do care? And our daddy. Happy Father's Day, daddy.
Great father.
That's amazing.
Great father.
Father's Day.
Shout out to my daddy. I am out.
I'm out.